gosh! Oh my gosh, I did it! Alright guys, today is November 11th and we are in after crab claws tonight. There's a couple other big ones that have showed up here too that I'd probably put an arrow in, but crab claws is our #1 target. Hopefully we can put eyes on them for the first time this year. It looks like there's a ton of deer tracks out in this cornfield here right in front of me compared to the last time I was here, and I'm guessing they're all fresh because it just rained yesterday and they're all like deep in the mud, so that's a good sign that there's deer around anyway. But I've been seeing a ton of bucks. Yesterday Jared and I sat together and it was insane the amount of deer that we saw, and almost shot a giant buck right before dark. And then this morning I was across the road and saw 5 different bucks, one of which was a shooter, so they're definitely on their feet and moving around, and I definitely chose the right week to be off work here. But I got, I think, 4 days left or 5 days left. Today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so got a little bit of time, but I'd like to get it done sooner than later. So I'm gonna sit here tonight. We got it's about a southwest wind, which is pretty decent for this spot. If they're cruising the way that I want them to, then we're going to be good. But if they sneak up behind us, they're going to be downwind, so that's it's kind of dumb. But you know, the thing is, whichever direction the wind's blowing, it's going to probably blow at deer at some point in this stand, because I mean, we're basically right in the middle of everything. But I'm just hoping that we can get lucky. We're getting aggressive and it's prime time, so we gotta be where the deer are gonna go. Well, we'll see what happens. After Wednesday, I decided that the wind was going to change and I was going to go after Crazy 8 again. So I got out there in the stand and it was pretty early. I
didn't have enough light for the camera or anything, and I had a couple does that started walking up the hill from down in the woods, and they got like right underneath me, and they were sitting there trying to pick me out of the tree, and they knew that something was there. They were trying to smell me, but they couldn't figure out what was going on. And about the time that the one doe got right beneath me, I heard something come running through the woods, and I looked up to see Crazy 8 coming right at my stand. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm gonna get a camera on him, how I'm gonna grab my bow, because he was coming right for me, and I had a doe right below me that was still trying to pick me out, and I just wasn't sure what to do. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to pull it off, but I knew that I was gonna try to get an arrow in him. So he goes right down below me, and I reach for the bow. I turn the Tacticam on. Oh my God, guys, I don't know what is going on right now, but I gave myself some time to settle down. I legit just started crying. I feel like I probably just, I mean, I didn't do anything wrong, I don't think, but I think I just messed that up. I don't know if that deer's gonna die, and the arrow hit him, I'm almost 100% sure, because when I shot, the arrow like didn't just go into the ground. Like, he started running, I seen the arrow like kind of kick out like it was in him, and then I thought that I saw some blood, but it was way far back. And I don't know, I mean, if in that amount of time, if there's as much blood as I thought seeing coming out of him, that might be a good sign. But I feel so sick to my stomach, and I mean, something, I think my arrow broke, or I don't think the bow broke, because I pulled it back again and it was fine. But something happened, and he was right there, and I literally just panicked, and I had the string, I mean, I had it pulled back, and I just let it go, and the arrow, I'm pretty sure, hit him. I don't know, I was conditioned black. I couldn't even think. I mean, that was the moment right there that I've been waiting for all year. And if that, whatever happened went to happen, that deer would be absolutely dead. But I don't know, guys. We'll see. I got down there and I found the arrow. There's blood on it, and there's a blood trail, so I'm not very confident that it's gonna kill him or that we're gonna find him, but we're gonna come back here in a few hours and we're gonna try. I just feel so terrible that I couldn't make a good shot on that deer, but hopefully we can find him, and if he's not dead already, we can put him down. I don't know, not how I imagine this happening, but hopefully we can make things right and we can get him. We gave him some time. I knew that I hit him. We found blood, but didn't want to push him because I knew it wasn't a very good shot. So we gave him a bunch of time, ended up going in there after him, and I brought Jared with me.
Here we have some big news.
Well, not yet, but we're following the blood. We're following the blood trail.
Yeah.
It's actually bleeding pretty good, but it was like really frosty this morning, and all the frost melted, so the blood's kind of hard to see. But like, it's a steady, like it's pouring out of him. It's not just like
so
little.
You hit him pretty good then?
Yeah, cause well, I didn't hit him good, but I think I might have hit an artery, cause it's not like spraying out, and it's not like little. It's not like every time he bounds. It's literally just like a solid. So we were on his trail following the blood, and the blood actually looked really good. We thought we were gonna find him for a while, but he ran up a hill. We found where he laid down, and after that there was no blood. So Christian, my buddy Christian, came up, and we grid searched a little bit that next day, and he actually ended up jumping the deer and said that it was him, and he still looked pretty good. So with that information, we decided to call off the search, and I just deployed a bunch of cameras to see if I could get pictures. I was having a tough week, and I decided that I was going to go ahead and just go sit in that stand again. There was other big deer around there, and I thought there might just be a slim chance that I could get a shot at Crazy 8. Once again, I'm sitting there a week later, and the sun's just starting to come up. It's just starting to get light. The camera light was not ideal, but I definitely had enough shooting light, and I heard some movement down in the woods, and I looked down and couldn't believe what I saw. It was Crazy 8 coming out again.
Boom! I just freaking smoked Crazy 8. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I did it! Guys, he's going down, he's going down. He's going down in the field. I just freaking smoked Crazy 8. Oh my god! Oh! Ah! He's freaking going down. I shot him the very next sit in this stand after I freaking hit him the last time. He came out, he's still alive, but he's not anymore. I just freaking smoked him, dude. Holy crap. Oh, oh my god, it's over. It's freaking over. Oh my god. Oh my god, no one is gonna believe this. This is the craziest thing. Dude, this deer has literally changed my life. I didn't get it on the camera. I know the Tacticam was on, I'm pretty sure. GoPro's running. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Hello?
Caitlin,
What?
Crazy 8 just came out and I smoked him.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I got him. He ran up to the top of the cornfield and he looked like he was about to fall, and then he just slowly walked into the CRP, but I freaking drilled his ass.
Dave!
He literally came just like limping out of the woods right off to my left, and he gave me like a 30-yard shot, and I freaking smoked him.
Did you get it on video or no?
I had the Tacticam and the GoPro going, but
I don't know, I mean, it's just one of those things where it always felt like everything was falling into place, and then after last week when it was actually a week ago this morning, about the exact same time a week ago, he came by and it didn't work out. It almost wasn't meant to be. Like, the story just had to keep building itself. But I'm 99% certain that I absolutely schwacked him this time, and he's done for. So the expedition got the redemption that I was hoping that it would get. I mean, I've been after that deer. I hunted him all season last season because I got velvet pictures of him with that drop tine and basically became obsessed with him. And I hunted him all year last year, never put eyes on him all bow season, and he was showing up hard in the early season, like end of September and early October. So I got out here right off the bat thinking I might have a shot, and I never even seen him. I hadn't seen him until November, I think it was 12th, last Thursday. So I mean, this is probably one of the best days of my life. I'm honestly not gonna lie. I've thought about this moment right now for every single day for the last 2 years. I don't think a single day has gone by that I haven't thought about this, and after last weekend I thought it was over, but I got it done. And I mean, I'd like to say that a lot of it was all the work that I put in, because I have been running a lot of cameras. I put in a food plot here this year, and the thing is with this food plot is I put it in the middle of the property, not even planning to hunt it that hard. I figured I'd just let it sit there, but it's a smaller plot, and I knew that it won't suck a lot of deer into the area. But this guy, being that this is his home turf, I knew that that food plot is just what he needed to, you know, go in there and get what he needs. And this has just been his area all year. Like I said, I like to think that it was me that did most of the work and got on this deer, but honestly, it's just by the grace of God that all this worked out. I mean, I have no control over what these deer are doing or where they go, and this buck he's made this place his home for over the last 12 months anyway, and he hasn't left, especially after hitting him last week and following his blood trail to where he beds. And he must have just been on the move this morning, looking to, you know, look for some quick food here in the cornfield and then get back to where he's bedding. And I cut him off in the middle, completely lucked out.
Collin,
Jana,
did you get Crazy 8?
I shot Crazy 8. I frickin'
done with you yet, didn't I?
I frickin' drilled him,
You're
Mom.
gonna get another shot at this deer again. I'm like, there's more to this story. It's not done yet. I'm like, you gotta get your butt back out there. And you're gonna get it. And what happened? You got it.
This is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me ever. And came over to Erlene's and sat in the stand that I shot Crazy 8 in last week.
Yeah.
And he came back out and I just frickin' smoked him.
Where's he at?
He ran up to the top of the cornfield, like towards the road, and he started like wobbling like he was gonna go down, and then he just like slowly walked. And I don't know if he made it across the fence or not. He kind of went like over the hill. But yeah, I don't want to take any chances, but I freaking smoked him.
I gotta see it to believe it.
I swear to God, Dad. Okay, Zach's calling me. I gotta talk to him too.
You drilled him.
I shot Crazy 8, dude.
Did you get it on video?
I had the GoPro going and I had my Tacticam going. I think it was too dark for the DSLR, but my Tacticam does pretty decent in the dark, and he was like standing right in the middle of the cornfield, so you'll be able to see him to a certain extent. But I mean,
Was he limping?
he kind of, you could tell that he was kind of hurt, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we got the blood trail right here. Obviously, this deer's done. I mean, you can just see it spraying everywhere. It looks like super good blood. There's a lot of it. And like I said, it looked like he was going down, and it's gonna be crazy, so let's go do it.
Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. It's literally from over there all the way. Well, guys, I don't know how this deer did it, but he would not give up. He gave it everything he had, and I got to give it to this deer. It has kicked my ass up until the very end. There he is. This definitely hasn't gone the way that I thought it would, or the way that I exactly hoped, but I tried to do everything that I could. It's just an amazing deer. I have a lot of respect for him. I really just wish that this wasn't the way that it had to go. I wish it could have been a lot quicker, and he's done for right now. All right, so my dad just got here with the four-wheeler. We're gonna drive down in there.
It's 4-wheeler trails, and we're gonna go pick him up for the first time and recover this deer. All right, well, here he is. Oh my gosh, starting to get pretty stiff, but look at that drop time. Can't believe I got my hands on him right now. That's freaking awesome. I had to come down here, and I followed him down here. He made it a long ways with almost a perfect shot. So I put another one in him and called my dad. He came back here, 4-wheeler, so we could get down in here in the valley and pull him out of here. We didn't have to drag him like 600 yards uphill, but first time that I got my hands on him, absolute stud. This is such an old deer. I know for sure he's at least 6.5 years old, if not older. So the oldest buck I've ever killed probably, but he's definitely a really cool one. I've been after this deer. I hit him last week, and by the grace of God got another shot at him this morning. So just an insane story. The old warrior right here, but we're gonna get him pulled up to the top of the hill and take some better pictures and stuff up there. Well guys, we just got Crazy 8 out here, wanted to take some better pictures of him and get a better look at him, but it was definitely a morning that I'm gonna remember. After I got a shot at him last week and I hit him and didn't end up finding him. I didn't know if he was still alive or not, but he definitely was, but not for long. I mean, just the fact that I was sitting in the same stand and only a week later got another shot at him and ended up getting him. It honestly was just luck, but I've worked really hard for this buck, and I've lost a lot of sleep, especially over the last week or so. So I'm just super glad that I got him and filled this bow tag here before November's over. But we got her done here and couldn't be happier.